It is Bacon Butty, Mo Stewart, Neil Atkinson and the wonderful Brasco getting stuck into the bacon sandwiches. Me, always put a little bit of spinach on. A little bit of tomato when it comes to Brasco. The spinach is gorgeously done. But also adds to your 5 a day. But also whacking the orange juice down. Honestly, me and Mo by 2 p.m. could be on 8 or 9 a day.
Easily.
Outraged, lapping ourselves.
I've got an actual smoothie in my bag, which is like half.
Look
like,
at you.
I know, right? And that's got spinach in it as well. Like, sometimes you just got to, good habits breed good habits.
There we go, that good habits doing breed good habits, excellent stuff. So do check out Brasco whenever you're knocking around here, Museum in Liverpool just over there. It is a pleasure to be here and we're here for every single Bacon Butty. This one is done in the immediate aftermath of 2 finals. We'll focus more on the one that took place at hours where people weren't in bed, which is of some use, and also that one, the second one kicked off a little bit later as well for reasons that appear to be rather dark. Now we'll talk about this because I think Luis Diaz has come second.
Yeah.
Trent Alexander-Arnold's come second,
Yeah.
insofar as he took part at all. Joe Gomez has come second insofar as he took part at all. I'm sure Joe will be saying, well, I was very active in training sessions, if you don't mind, and that's a big part of it. I think football struggles with coming second.
Yeah.
And I think that this is, I understand why, you know, eight line up to run the 100 metres at the Olympics final, and someone can do the personal best, come second and feel fantastic about it. Football will always be about what could have been,
Yeah.
but there does need to be a bit more of getting good at coming second, or third or fourth.
I agree, and I think with football, it's almost like the fact that now we're in a situation where every argument is almost decided by, well, how much did you win? Where are your medals? Show your medals. That's part of it, and it's like, that ignores so much context of what it took to get to the point where you're in the chance to win medals. Like, so many teams are just assumed, well, if you don't win, it's a failure. It's like, how many times have you actually won?
Yeah.
So with England, right? England never had it this good. Like, literally never had it this good. I crunched the numbers. 94 years we've been playing tournament football. 94 years, and in that time, men's and women's senior teams, world champs and European, 61 tournaments. And England have got to 5 finals in all of those 61. And that's 4 of the last 5.
Yeah.
So they've never had it this good. The bar has never been this high. Now, obviously, we know a little bit about the pain of getting to a final and not getting the damn trophy at the end of it. It can be painful. But we also know the fact that the journey to that final is a big part of it. For example, we were a lot more happy. Well, happy is probably not the right word, but 2018 didn't hurt as much as 2016.
Yeah.
And that's because of what where we were to get there, and the expectations that we had.
But isn't that the other reason though, and this is why I think it is difficult in tournament football, but also why I think in general, only one team can win, only one team can be runners-up, only 2 teams can be defeated semi-finalists, and 4 teams then become defeated quarter-finalists. One of the things I think though about this Euros, as it has, I think, degenerated a little bit as it's gone on. Groups had some exciting games and exciting players and some novelty factor, but from there, I think that part of the reason why no one's walked away happy, apart from the Spanish and in terms of the last 8, maybe Turkey, is no one's entirely enjoyed the journey enough because the nature of the way the football's gone, the way the football's being played.
Yeah, and again, that's a part of a wider conversation that we have already had about the nature of football at this moment in 2024 and how hard it is to get footballers to be at their peak at the end of long seasons. However, I would slightly push back on the idea that not enough people are happy. So, Switzerland should be very happy.
But they lost on penalties and they'll feel like it was an opportunity to do more.
Yes, but they also knocked out the holders.
It's an excellent point. No, I'm with you.
And they shouldn't, they aren't in the quarterfinals that often. So I think you'll be able to look back and say, okay.
It's a good tournament for the Swiss.
Yes. Austria, they probably got a lot of hype and probably felt like they should have beaten Turkey. They probably felt like they were favourites in that game since they humped them 6-1 back in March. So they'll be a bit disappointed about that. But again, since when have we been talking about Austrian tournaments?
That's a fair point.
This is a generation of Austrian footballers who've come together really well and done something that hasn't been done for decades. And again, I think it really boils down to your expectations. What do you really believe you should be doing? And the teams who should be doing better. So France, for example. France have been, before this tournament, 3 of the last 4 finals. So for them, the semi-final is undoubtedly a disappointment.
But also the nature of the football that they play along the way.
Yeah, and it's almost like that's a team at the end of its cycle. That's a team that's been doing the same things for a long time, and it works up to a point, and now it's 100% not working. And when you think about the talent pool they have to call upon, it's very much like, okay, there's no point, there's no reason for us to still be doing this when we've got all of these young lads champing at the bit to come in and freshen it up. So I think for France, absolutely. For Portugal, it's very similar. It's like, okay, we're still beholden to these people when we've got an amazing depth of talent that we could be doing better with the materials we've got. And obviously for England, that's probably another argument against when you're looking at the actual football itself. But then the counter argument to that is, like I said, it's like England played rubbish and getting to the final. It's Germany behaviour. That's the kind of thing that Germany have been doing for years, and we've been jealously looking over there saying, why can't we do that? Well, we're doing it.